What is up, guys? All right, we're trading live today. Oh, interesante. Okay. All right, so 10 o'clock just hit. There was a first trade here, right before 10. A swing high first entry, second entry, and a sell there. It was actually a fantastic thing. And the reason being is because even though you break out of this level of resistance, we're already trading back into it. So we can't say, oh, people like to trade back to the other side, because that's something that's not super like tangible. Or some consistent, especially in some days like this. And so you have this huge spike down, and there's the FOMO, that the fact that we actually do trade to the other side, and so people get FOMO, and we're going to treat that as a spike. So selling there is the best option. Also, it's an obvious uptrend. You have a swing high first entry, and selling there on a one ticker I think is the best bet. Even though this is a spike and people are still trying to trade it back to the other side, even we're going to treat that like a spike, and people would be buying there essentially. Even though this one stops out, I guess you could say overall uptrend, and selling right there is the best bet. But yeah, market just picked up a lot just now. We're going to wait for it to slow down before we start to take any trades, because yeah, it's kind of dangerous. So we're only going to be trading up until we get like 1 or 2 losses. If the first loss is absolutely like, how did that get lost, then we're just going to cut it off for the day. Could potentially be the very first one, because yeah, we're a little bit out of it. Previous video was a playback I did of yesterday, just a couple minutes ago. I talked about how I have corneal abrasion, which is a cut in my eye, so I wasn't able to trade yesterday. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can trade today. I'm just gonna go up until one trade, or one loss, I should say. If the first trade's a loss, we're cutting it off, and maybe sim trading. We'll see, depending on my eye or just the way I feel. To be honest, I must have slept like 20 hours yesterday. Not really. Maybe more like 15, to be honest, in total. Yeah. Took a ton of naps. Alright, we got a brand new swing low. Overall trend is up. We have these lows that we kind of tested. It's a slight uptrend, so we can imagine overall trend is up. Or is it more down here? No, I think it's like right at this level. Yeah, I think people are considering it at hitting the lows right there. Alright, let's go for a trade here. I don't think there's much FOMO involved, so we're just going to treat this like an overall uptrend. Even though it is a spike, I don't think there's FOMO unless we break above this like level of resistance right here, or maybe even this level of resistance. But we're going to treat this like an overall uptrend, which means we're going to go for the sell. Yeah. I'm just waiting for it to break higher here. Doesn't look like it's going to quite yet. Alright. Alright, this might be it, boys. That's why I'm continuing the recording. If you saw the previous video, it's absolutely difficult trading. I think we took like 20 trades and lost every single one of them. which is absolutely insane. So we're treating this like an overall uptrend here. I don't think there's any FOMO involved, so we're not going to treat it like a spike. Let's go ahead and see what happens here. So we got filled a tick late, looks like. Let's do this reset. Oh, good try, boys. Good try. Looks like it's gonna race towards or not. Or not. Oh, we got it. Let's go. So we're gonna trade until we get one loss. I kind of want to cut it there. We've been on a good journey. If this pushes up here, we're definitely cutting it off. That means we got super duper lucky. If this doesn't drop down here. If this drops down, we'll keep trading. If it pushes up here, we won't trade anymore. Just 750, $5. Hey man, that's profit, man. That's profit right there. Instead of -11 or whatever it is, you know. Also, I'm like playing handicap here. With my eye, I feel like it kind of distorted the way I think a lot. Not my normal self. Day trading is a very like mental thing, even if you know what exactly you're doing, because you're putting money on the line, and having your eye not there to back you up, or having another thing to add on top of it, the whole anxiety of day trading could really throw you off. So I don't know if you could tell from this far away from the camera, but I didn't turn these lights on because my eyes are a little light sensitive. I'm just worried that the scratch on my eye like ruined my vision, because everything's still blurry, but maybe that's just because it's still healing or whatever, or it's watery, you know. So we'll see. So this is a very sideways day. If you take a look at what the minute chart looks like, my face is kind of covering it, so I'm just gonna do this real quick. As you can see, the minute chart right here, that's a very sideways day. So the biggest moves that happens is what's going to be the overall trend. And in this case, it was this huge uptrend, kind of off of these lows. If you were to draw a trend line, it would look something like this. Look like something like this, right? We just came off those lows, so overall trend is definitely up, which is why we sold, which is super interesting if you think about it. I don't think there's enough resistance here for the overall trend to become down yet. I think the overall trend is still up. I think, but then if it is, it should be on a non-AVI, right? Let's see. I think, yeah, the overall trend, the biggest move, you have all this resistance here. Let me focus for a second. Yeah, I think overall trend is actually down. You tested it once here, and once again. And if you go off the biggest moves, now we have this big move down, which makes the overall trend down in this direction. Yeah, most definitely now. Definitely no spikes yet. All right. We got filled a little late. What? You're kidding me. You're kidding me. Okay. Oh, hands are so sweaty. We did it, guys. We did it. Siata desu ka? Alright, 2 trades. Let's do one more, because even if we get the loss, at least we'll be in the green. So happy. Alright, good reading, guys. Good absolute freaking reading. Good thing we double checked our reading there, because we had it wrong. We were gonna sell it initially. Which good thing we didn't, because that is a ton of resistance, especially with that test right there. I didn't notice that, but that's a test, and we tested there a couple times. Even the push through is still a test. And then the thing that really solidified it, which is this move down from this high all the way down to here. So that was a huge move, and the biggest moves is what's going to be the overall trend, especially with all that resistance there, and then the move down. Yeah, good trend. And essentially, people are imagining this U pattern, right? So good trade. All right. Like to buy here, but at a non-obvious. So treating it like a spike. Okay, might not need to move it at all. Not liking this. I am not liking this. I think since we broke above that level of resistance right here, there's going to be FOMO, especially with a move that big. Alright, so 25, so I'll replace this guy. I haven't seen one like this before. Oh gosh. Here we go. Alright. This is going to be the last trade of the day. Let's go. 3 winners in a row. I'm done. Oh gosh. Good trade. So huge spike. FOMO. Oh, piloting. Could have asked for a more beautiful trade. Okay, I'm dead. Thank you, non-obvious. My heart can't handle it. I'm going to break. Peace out. Oh my gosh, is this going to be our first profitable week? Oh my gosh. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Alright, peace out, guys. I'm going to close this just to make sure. And, no. Alright, that'll be it. Peace out, everybody.